Whatever you... Let's do business. Be seeing you. By the 9
Stop!
Whatever you... What can I interest you in? I wouldn't make that deal. You're a... Thank... Be seeing you.
What's going on with you?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly
What's going on
prevalent
with
in
you?
the Somerset Isles.
I've heard that the Nords...
Take care.
The Nords have always been protective of the Take care.
Well met.
Have you ever had the feeling?
It's not my favorite place, but if I'm really... Take care.
you today? Snock Grabura, owner and proprietor. We board horses and, well, we don't actually sell horses. Anymore, that is. Snock Grabura, owner and proprietor. We board horses. What can I interest you in? Here you are, just like I promised. Thanks again for all the help.
You look like a bright one. There you are. Welcome, welcome.
Ah, greetings. I have been waiting for you. As Vicente surely told you, your time working with him has come to an end. From now on, you will receive all assignments directly from me. In fact, your next contract is available now. In the Imperial City, there lives a high elf who must be removed from existence. Finding this person may prove challenging. Are you interested? I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Your target is a high elf named Phalion. He lives somewhere in the Imperial City and fancies long walks. Unfortunately, that's all we know. We don't know which district he calls home, which establishments he frequents, or anything about his schedule. This contract will require a bit of detective work. I suggest you speak to your fellow brothers and sisters and see if they can offer any advice. Ah, yes, there is one more thing. The Imperial City is also home to an Imperial Legion captain named Adamus Philida. Do you know who that is? Philida has dedicated his life to eradicating the Dark Brotherhood, and he becomes rather irate when our duties take us to the Imperial City. When that happens, he tends to make our lives uncomfortable. Let's not give the good captain any reason to go poking around in our affairs, If possible, do away with Phalion someplace out of the way. Definitely indoors with no other people around. A secure location with no witnesses. This will make it look like a simple murder. Philida will be none the wiser, and you'll receive a nice bonus. Now go, and may Sithis go with you.
You've got the hands of a smith. Must have spent some time repairing your gear.
So, have you bet on any arena matches lately?
Of course
Good thing we have the Black Horse Courier. I don't know
Well
how we
met.
get our news without it.
Put on the... Thalian, you say? Why, yes, I know who he is. Rather distasteful fellow, actually. I believe he lives at the Tiber Septim Hotel. That's in the Talos Plaza district, here in the Imperial City. I'd ask around there if I were you. Goodbye.
We spare a coin. You've seen the selection at Stone.
You look like a bright one.
Hello.
Up on people
How
like
are
that.
you?
Fine. And you?
Fantastic.
Huh? What do you want? Sorry, can't talk. Now. I'm with my lady friend here. Talk to me later. Not here. Not in the hotel. Okay.
Good thing we have the Black Horse Courier.
Hi there.
I don't
What's
know
new
how we
with
get
you?
our news without
I
it.
heard there was some goblins around here recently.
Good evening.
Listen to
Samuel
Awful
Banks
creatures.
used to be a
Some of
wild.
the conversations
They say
have
he used to be
truly
quite
remarkable.
a locksmith.
Never to see another.
Be seeing.
It's true that he settled down.
Good to see you.
Still, he can
what
teach you the
exactly do you
basics of
require
lockpicking.
of me?
Have you heard? That big galleon down
What's
at the
the
waterfront?
news from the other parts of Tamriel? What's going on
The
with you?
captain, right there on the ship.
I've heard it said
no
the
idea.
Daedra have overrun.
And a lot of that is due to the...
I understand old Dovin Aaron can still teach a
That
bit
school
about
trade
alterations.
is bad business, and the
Getting
rhetoric
older.
throughout all
But he
of
can still
Tamriel.
teach a bit about alteration.
Farewell.
Yes.
Teaching it since before the Levitation Act of
Hey,
421.
whoa! You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
Goodbye. You've got a real
Greetings,
bounce to
High
your
Elf.
step.
Oh, Phalion, dear Phalion, why must you ruin both our lives?
Hello there.
Isn't Ida Lenore?
Yes, good sir. How may I help you? Please, I don't mean to get emotional, but I feel I can trust you. I just don't know what to do about Phalion. All he thinks about, all he cares about is skooma. He was a fine young man once, but he's lost everything. His looks, his money, his self-respect. I followed him a few times to see where he goes. He walks around the city looking for skooma. And then he goes to Lorkmir's house for several hours. It's in the Elfin Gardens district. I think the house is deserted. That's why he goes there, so he can escape from life and do his skooma. Thank you for listening. You're a good friend. I just hope my sweet Phalion can clean himself up, or that awful skooma will be the death of him.
If
Take
you
care.
want to learn to fall off a building, she's the one to talk to. Hi.
Hi there.
Hey, whoa! You shouldn't sneak up on people like that. Hey, what are you doing here? You're not my friend. What? You know, what do you want? Sleep? But, no, I'm not tired. Not tired right now. I have lots of, energy. The skooma. I can feel it in my veins.
What is it, citizen?
Well met.
I am honored by you. The High Elf Alien now swims in the maelstrom of darkness at the feet of our dread father, Sithis, and there were no witnesses to your handiwork. Because of the discretion you exercised, Captain Philida will not suspect the Dark Brotherhood was involved and will not meddle in our affairs. Here is your reward and bonus. Both have been well earned. Go now and rest, and may the Night Mother guard your dreams. I have another contract when you're ready, one that will rely on your ability to remain fully undetected. Far to the west, there lives a fierce warlord and his company of loyal mercenaries. Your target is the warlord. Do you accept this contract? Excellent. Now listen closely. Nestled in the mountains to the west lies Fort Such. It is the home of the warlord Roderick and his mercenaries. Roderick has recently taken ill. He now lies in eternal slumber, kept alive only by the daily administration of a powerful medicine. You must infiltrate Fort Such, find Roderick's medicine, and replace it with a poisoned bottle I will provide, but you must remain undetected. Whomever arranged this contract wants it to look like Roderick died from his illness, so discretion is essential. Attack no one. Be seen by no one. If you are detected, the poisoning will fail, and Roderick must be killed in some other manner. That will, of course, forfeit your bonus.
to arms.
Oh, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
So you infiltrated Fort Such, remained undetected, and replaced the medicine with the poison I provided. You are truly a master of shadow. It pleases me greatly to offer you this reward and a well-earned bonus. Go now, rest. I'll have another contract ready whenever you are. So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests? The contract is waiting. Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend? Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold. The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Mist Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun. Each guest, at some point in the past, wronged their mysterious host. Now, he's hired us to exact his revenge. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her.
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle. Go, socialize. Talk to those fine people, and then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
The sixth guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age. Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, you poor dear. Well, this does make things difficult for me. I want to find the gold as much as anyone, but you need it so much more than I do. The little dark elf. She seems a nice enough girl. But to be perfectly honest, I've never trusted their kind. That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families. He's a Nord. Mead-swilling barbarians, all of them. From what I gathered, he's a retired soldier. He's been all across the Empire fighting in various campaigns. Goodness, he's handsome. He's young, well-educated, and obviously full of himself. Not much different than any young nobleman, really.
So here we all are.
Yes, maybe we'll
Certainly
speak
is a
again
nice
later.
house.
Hello there.
Hello there. Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it. Let me confide something in you, my friend. Devisi is the spitting image of my own daughter. Her skin is darker, of course, but that sweet face. My daughter was killed, you see, a few years back by bandits. I'm sorry. Please forgive a father's heavy heart. You should have seen the old biddy trying to talk to young Primo Antonius. She may be a noble, but he looked down on her like a scullery maid. Ah, don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels. I will confide something in you, my friend. I despise Neville and all his Imperial Legion ilk. They are useless, uncaring tools of corruption. 3 years ago, my village in Skyrim was attacked by bandits. We went to the nearby Imperial Legion outpost, but they refused to help us. My dear, sweet daughter, Olga, was killed that day. She was murdered, and the Legion would do nothing to help her. Neville and his kind are scum. Primo is young and rich. I can sense a good, decent person in there somewhere. He just has to get his priorities straight. Oh, yes. Maybe we'll speak again later.
Ah, yes, the sixth guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance. Oh yes, Davisi Dran. She's a dark elf originally from Morrowind, or so I hear. I get the sense she doesn't like me very much. Matilde seems like an upstanding citizen of the Empire. She respects the law and recognizes the Legion as Tamriel's greatest defense against evil. Nels is a Nord, and like all Nords, he's a lawless barbarian with no respect for authority. I'm a Redguard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations. Primo's a blue blood, a noble through and through. He thinks he's better than most people, and in most cases, he's right. Oh yes, maybe we'll speak again later.
So,
Here we all are. Certainly is a nice house.
hello there.
So here we...
Hello, I'm Dovesi. I'm very pleased to meet you. Now that you're here, we can really start looking for that chest of gold. What I mean to say is, before you arrived, we all just sort of glanced around a bit. Now that we're all officially here, we can look in earnest. Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago. Well, I really don't know her, but she seems like a very respectable old lady. I wonder what makes him so naughty. He seems nice enough to me. He's a very serious man, but I guess that's normal for a retired soldier. He's very handsome, but please don't tell him I said so. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
So, you finally showed up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting. She's quite beautiful, isn't she? A little young, perhaps, and not exactly highborn, but she possesses a unique elegance. The old woman, she's quite a pest, really. I think she's gotten it into her head that I need mothering or something. She is sorely mistaken. There's something about Nels I can't quite place. He's not for money, that's obvious, but I don't think he's quite the buffoon he seems either. He reminds me of the guards under my father's employ, strict, no nonsense, and ready to fight at a moment's notice. It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company. All right, then. I guess I'd better start looking. That gold's not going to find itself.
So, here we all... I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere.
Filthy pickpocket, what did you...
Oh, this is just horrible. Who could do such a thing? Who could kill a defenseless person in cold blood? Greed truly brings out the worst in people. I can't believe he's dead. Such a strong, handsome man. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
I can't believe it's true. One of us is dead, and everyone else is convinced it was no accident. I don't understand. Who would kill him, and why? Is this about the gold? Not much to tell about. Well, she does seem genuinely upset that someone's been killed. Not that I'm ruling her out as a suspect, mind you. I don't know what to make of all this, but I'm not sure I see Nels as a murderer. Primo seems kind of nice. I just can't imagine him killing anyone. Not much to tell. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Oh, this is just... If you ask me, the Dark Elf is our killer. They're an evil and vengeful people, all of them. He's an obnoxious drunkard, I know, but I'm not sure if I see him as the murdering type. I can't believe he's dead. Primo is a young man of refinement. This murder must be quite a shock for him. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Two of us dead? Who would do this? And why? Is that why we're all here? To be killed like vermin? I feel like I'm going mad! It's hard to believe she's dead. Why would someone want to murder an old woman? I just don't know what to make of Nels anymore. He plays the bumbling drunkard, but he could very well be the killer. I don't understand. Two people lie dead. Primo could have done it, I know. He's young and strong. Still, I don't want to believe that. Don't go far, it's too dangerous.
This house is a death trap. We're being killed off, one by one. My friend, please stay safe. 3 of us have been murdered. Besides you and me, there's only one guest left, if you know what I'm saying. I've seen death like this before. Many years ago, my daughter was murdered by bandits who came to our village. I'm sorry. I need a drink. No. When I looked into Devisi's face, it was like peering at my own daughter. I feel like I've lost her all over again. Some bloodthirsty monster killed that woman in cold blood. It's obvious to me one of the other guests killed her to eliminate the competition. Assuming that's true, who's next? You? Me? We need to keep our eyes open, friend, and we'd do well not to trust the others. Don't let the name... You want to know how I really feel about Neville's death? I'm afraid. I may hate the Imperial Legion, but its members are trained warriors. Neville was probably the most capable fighter among us, yet he was cut down silently, just a few rooms away. I fear one of us is not who they appear. This isn't the work of some greedy houseguest. There's an assassin among us. You mark my words. We must watch ourselves at every step. Besides you and me, he's the only one left. By Ysmir, that boy will pay for what he's done. Come, we must kill Primo before he kills us.
Three people now dead, and yet the two of us still live. Do you think I'm the killer? Because I most certainly wonder the same thing about you. She was so beautiful, and now she's gone. The old woman is dead. Murdered! Cut down in this very house! But why? Did she find the gold? And someone wanted it for their own? I just don't know what to think. I had my doubts about Nels, and he is still alive. Could it be true? Could he have killed all of them? Neville was strong, a soldier. If he was murdered, this does not bode well for the rest of us. It's a regal name from... Where are you going? What are you doing? We need to keep our eyes on each other. Ah!
You and I are the only ones left. But we did it. We survived. We won. Ha 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 ha! We did it, my friend. The killer is dead, and this nightmare is just about over. All we have to do now is find a way out of here. Ha 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 ha!
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets. Greetings once more, assassin. When you're ready, I have a most important contract, one that has been sanctioned by the Black Hand itself. Do you recall the name Adamus Philida, the Imperial Legion best? It's time he joined Sithis in the Void. Think you're up to the task? Adamus Philida has spent his entire career investigating the Dark Brotherhood, interrupting our contracts, killing our family members. We tried to eliminate Philida, of course, but failed on 3 separate occasions. He's a powerful man and was surrounded by powerful associates. Now the Legion Pig's years of service have come to an end. He has retired. Philida must not be allowed such a victory. His destiny is darker. Philida now resides in Leowin, in the City Watch Barracks, an honored guest of the soldiers there. He is in fact more vulnerable than ever. Yes, yes. The Black Hand has sanctioned the Rose of Sithis. It is an enchanted arrow that will kill Philida instantly. As long as the arrow hits Philida, he will die, but it cannot pierce armor. Shoot while Philida is armored, and the rose will be wasted. Travel to Leowin, track Philida, learn his schedule. Observe when he removes that blasted Legion armor, and then let fly the Rose of Sithis. Kill Philida in any way, rose or not, and the contract is complete. But to receive a bonus, you must go beyond murder. You must send a message. Once Philida is dead, sever his finger, the one that bears an Imperial Legion signet ring. Deposit this finger in the desk of Philida's successor, in his office in the prison barracks, in the Imperial City. Do this, and the bonus is yours. Adamus Philida will find no rest in retirement. No, his soul will endure a kind of eternal suffering known only to those who have angered Sithis. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
You are like a dark gift from the Night Mother.
How are you today? It's all over, lawbreaker. Here. Something to report? Farewell. Morning, sir. You too. You have my ear, citizen. Do we know each other? There's something familiar about you, but I just can't place it. Yes, well, I'm a very busy man, enjoying my retirement, don't you know? So why don't you just go away? Yes? The old man. Ha! He's easy to protect. Every day's the same. He visits the Coast Guard station, goes for a swim, never puts himself in harm's way. You too. So, what? Didn't you hear the explosion? Some damn drunk of a wizard started hurling fireballs at passers-by. Took 4 guards to haul him in. Just keep one hand on your hilt and both eyes on the crowd. There's something sinister lurking out there. I can feel it. Back to the watch then, eh? Don't forget to stop by the barracks later. I'll show you those new greaves, the mithril ones. Until then... Speak. Speak. Speak.
A friend of mine is a member of the Legion. He said some alderman or nobleman was murdered right here in the city. Failing, I think his name was.
Good to know.
It's true what they say. Kvatch is lost. The Daedra, they swarmed in. The town guard never had a chance.
Oh. Saying some Pope murdered the Emperor without opening the Oblivion gates. Do you think any of it is true?
Take care.
Farewell. It is an Not here! Not in public! We must never speak to each other outside the sanctuary. The risk of detection is too great.
Zavi, Count's mage and castle healer, your servant. Take care.
You mangy house cat!
the Empire! What's the matter? Getting tired? Yeah!
This ends here. Hack you to pieces.
Yeah!
Let's get this over with. You will know pain. Am I supposed to be? Jump on my sword while you can. Let's get this over with. Show me what you've got. Am I supposed to be impressed? Yeah.
Should have paid the fine! I'm just warning you, you pathetic worm!
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Take the What's the matter? Getting tired? Help! Murder! For the Empire!
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me. Whatever it was, it's gone.
To arms! To arms! You'll never take me down! You're pathetic! This ends here! I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you!
Have you seen it? Have you seen the light? The bright, shining light? I know it. It waits for you. Speak with Ravel. He knows the way.
Place? Not place? Here? Not here? Welcome to the Grove of Madness, stranger. Or go away. Who knows? Time will tell. Killed and ate a Bosmo there, but it made me sick. Saw Lord Sheergorath in the vomitous, so that's all right. Here to sacrifice? A limb would be nice. Then approach the shrine. He might appear, because it's raining. He loves the rain, because it's wet, or because it's rainy. Not so sure. Of course, you'll need an offering. I think a lesser soul gem, a head of lettuce, and some yarn will do the trick. Yeah, that's what Sheergorath wants. Do not test his patience. What's the matter? Getting tired?
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get!
take me down! That the best you can do? What's the last mistake you'll ever make? That the best you can do? Yeah.
It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. Here's the procedure. Hail.
Adamas Philida is dead. I could feel my heart swell with the Night Mother's love the moment that Imperial pig issued his last breath. You have done a great service to the Dark Brotherhood today, Assassin. Your reward is well earned. You also managed to leave Philida's severed finger as a warning to his successor. Well done. Your bonus, 500 additional gold coins, is well earned. Go now, get some rest. Sithis knows you've earned it. When you're ready for another contract, you need only ask. Ah, Assassin, I must speak with you. It is quite urgent. A sealed letter just arrived from a Dark Brotherhood courier. I recognize this type of parcel. It contains sealed orders. It's addressed to you from Lucien Lachance. You must open these sealed orders immediately and follow their instructions to the letter. It would seem the Black Hand itself has a task for you. Assassin. Assassin, why are you still here?
Welcome to the family. I'd hug you, but Ochiva told me not to. Happy hunting, my brother.
Well met. Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
I've heard so much about... Welcome, brother. Good luck, brother. I hope...
You again. I thought I made... Bye, Sithis. I don't have all day. Hurry it up. Bye, Sithis. I don't have all day. Hurry it up. Away from me, house cat. You again. Bye, Sithis. I don't have all day. Hurry it up. away from me, housekeeper. Dear friend, may I steal a moment of your time? I have a rather delicate situation I was hoping you could help me with. This is a personal matter, and will have no bearing on your standing within the Dark Brotherhood. Would you like to hear more? I find your decision most agreeable. Now the details. Far south of here, on the southern end of Cyrodiil, lies a swamp called Bogwater. Hiding in that swamp, you will find an Argonian shadowscale named Scartail. Kill this renegade, and bring me his heart as proof of the deed. May you walk always in the shadow of Cities, dear brother.
Stand clear.